So, not really a surprise, Sony is another no-show this year at CES 2025. Now, some have kind of speculated that they'll be launching their TVs later in the year like they did last year, but that kind of asks the question. That seems a little pointless, does it not? Because if all the other competitors have these super exciting TVs generating all of this press, all of this buzz, and then you come out after the fact, after people already got excited for something or already wrote something down on a list to buy later on, and then you come through like, yeah, we also have this TV, who cares at that point? Right? Because, like, hypothetically speaking, the early bird gets the worm, right? And Sony seems to have forgotten this. See, years prior, they used to always show up at CES, and now they're too good for it. And that's, I think, going to hurt them in the long run versus helping them. And here's why. Because if you have a TV like, let's say, the TCL, with their brand new 6 series that's generating all kinds of buzz this early to everybody saying flagship performance for a budget price, and then Sony comes out with their chafa low tier garbage shit. They're like, oh, this is our new Bravia 4, you know, upgraded from the 3, or the new Bravia, whatever they say, right? Whatever number scheme, whatever they choose to do, and it's just like a 90D, or what is it now? A 90L, basically. And it's just that mid-tier performance, and it comes nowhere close to what TCL is offering. Nobody's really going to care what Sony offers just because Sony's on the box when TCL is offering so much more for the money, to the point where, like, all you could do is just kind of scratch your head like, how? How are you doing this for that price? That's amazing. Let's do it. And I think that's going to be a problem as you start getting up to the mid-range models, which is where Sony lives. Sony lives in this area of like where Sony our processing is superior. How many years will that continue to be a statement that you can say before it stops working? Because after a while, people start to catch on. Your processing ain't really that great, Chief. You got some blooming problems and they're damn bad, and your colors aren't really flagship anymore. In fact, I've noticed that you're not even beating out Hisense in terms of color. They're beating you badly. And your colors are now washed out like on the Bravia 9, and all the reporters are going to just make excuses for you when you don't show up for us. And when this consistently becomes the point where people are noticing Sony going downhill as far as their quality, what's the incentive to buy a Sony TV? This is where I believe not going to CES harmed instead of helped them. You're lacking in news, you're lacking in press, and the only people who are really going to gravitate towards you are those dedicated, loyal enthusiasts with a lot more money than the average person looking to make a sale, which is why Sony's market share stays in the toilet. They don't focus on everyday people, which back when they were making rice cookers and radios they used to understand. Now it's all about being an elite. Well, newsflash, most of the people you serve are not elite. And guess what? That is the #1 way to put your brand in flames, especially when you claim to be an elite and your quality can't even beat the budget guys. Let that sink in, but if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.